Salam, salam, እንዴት ናችሁ? How are you, everybody? Here I am again with the second topic of the virology, our virology discussion. Virus, grade 12 biology. እንዴት ናችሁ? ሰላም ናችሁ? አለን። እንግዲህ ዛሬ በቫይሮሎጂ ሴክሽን ምንድን ነው የምናወራው? ቫይራል ሲሜትሪ. We will talk about viral symmetry. ምንድን ነው viral symmetry? We will briefly see the symmetrical aspect of viruses now. Viral symmetry refers to the arrangement, the shape of the capsid, of course, capsid coat. Now, capsids are built from large number of protein subunits, as subunits called capsomers, capsomers. Now, the capsid possess symmetry or morphology የራሱ ቅርጽ አለው፣ ሲሜትሪካል ቅርጽ አለው እና ከቅርጽ አንጻር ክላሲፊኬሽን ቫይረሶችን ክላሲፋይ የምናደርግበት አንዱ መንገድ ክላሲፊኬሽን ኦፍ ቫይረስስ ኢዝ ቤስድ ኦን ዜር ሲሜትሪካል ክላሲፊኬሽን ቫይራል ሲሜትሪ እና ቫይረስ ሲሜትሪ ሶስት ካታጎሪዎች ነው ያሉት። የመጀመሪያው ሲሜትሪ ማለት ካፕሶመርስ እንዴት ነው አሬንጅድ የሆኑት፣ ምን አይነት ቅርጽ አላቸው ነው። ሄሊካል ሲሜትሪ። the other is polyhedral symmetry, polygonal of course, and the third is complex symmetry combines the helical and the polyhedral plus some other structural features of course. Therefore እነዚህ ነው የምናየው እንግዲህ ሲሜትሪካል አሬንጅመንት ኦፍ ቫይረስስ። the first ሄሊካል ኦር ስፓይራል የሚባለው ሲሜትሪ ምንድን ነው? the capsomers and nucleic acids are wind. ኒውክሊክ አሲዱ ከውስጥ ካፕሶመሩ ወይንም የፕሮቲን ኮቱ ግድግዳ ላይ ተለጥፈው አንድ ላይ ነው ዋይንድ የሚያደርገው። the capsomers and nucleic acids are wind together to form helical or spiral tube-like structure, just like this. You can see most of the helical viruses are enveloped and all are RNA viruses. You see here, you can see this diagram, the diagram to the right, of course. You see the nucleic acid is attached to the capsomers that make the capsid from the inside, and it twins like a cylindrical fashion. This is tobacco mosaic virus, which attacks the tobacco plant, destructive to the tobacco industry, of course. These helical viruses are totally they are RNA viruses. The typical virus with helical symmetry is tobacco mosaic virus, which is an RNA virus with 2130 identical capsomers arranged in a helix, as you can observe here, helical fashion. And you can see here this one, these are the capsomers, and this is the nucleic acid which is attached to the capsomer or the capsid from the inside, and it rotates just like this. Okay. The second category of symmetry is icosahedral or the polyhedral, sometimes known as cubical symmetry, icosahedral. An icosahedral is this figure, polygonal figure, is a polygon with 12 vertices or corners, 20 facets or sides, and 30 edges. This is geometrical polygonal shape, and each facet is an equilateral triangle in viruses. You see, each facet means each side or each triangular face is equilateral triangle. This is the symmetrical feature. And you can see here, this is the diagram of these icosahedral, polyhedral viruses, icosahedral viruses, Polyhedron is general terminology. Polygonal. Icosahedron, from the polygonal part, icosahedron viruses are the most dominant, the most common types. These icosahedron viruses, their capsid forms a polygon with 12 vertices or corners, 20 triangles, and 30 edges, as you may observe here. And the last symmetry is complex symmetry. Complex symmetry combines the two and some other features. Some viruses are more complex, being composed of several separate capsomer with separate shape and symmetry in different regions of their structure. They do not have either icosahedral or helical symmetry due to complexity of their capsid structure, and bacteriophages are in this regard typical examples of complex symmetry, viruses with complex symmetry in their capsid. You can see the head is polygonal, and this is the tail. The tail part is helical, and it has also some tail fibers together. Therefore, if at least the viral symmetry, the viral coat contains polyhedral and helical in combination in different parts of its body, we call this complex symmetry. And the bacteriophages or phages are typical examples of complex symmetry. You can see typical examples here. You can see here. This is icosahedron, the first one. This is helical virus. This is also icosahedron enveloped. This also the fourth. It is helical but enveloped. Lesson summary. Let me give you some summary of the so far lecture. Capsid symmetry. You can see the capsid symmetry in summary. Helical viruses, helix, and icosahedron, and the complex viruses, the bacteriophages. Additionally, DNA viruses. I have told you, I've shown you, of course, this is an additional point. DNA viruses could be enveloped and non-enveloped. Okay? Enveloped DNA viruses could be double-stranded DNA viruses. Non-enveloped or naked DNA viruses could be double-stranded DNA viruses and single-stranded DNA virus. Therefore, the non-enveloped DNA viruses are of two types. They could be double-stranded or single-stranded. But the enveloped ones are always double-stranded, like herpes virus, hepatinovirus, and pox viruses. When it comes to double-stranded DNA viruses that are non-enveloped, papovavirus, adenovirus are given here as example. When it comes to single-stranded DNA virus, parvovirus is given here as an example, of course. RNA viruses, it could be single-stranded RNA viruses or double-stranded RNA viruses. Here, single-stranded RNA viruses could be positive sense RNA viruses, negative sense. By the way, when you say negative sense and positive sense, the positive sense RNA viruses their RNA is directly used as messenger RNA. Directly used by ribosomes. Ribosomes can directly read and translate the information into protein synthesis. Translate. Positive sense means directly used as messenger RNA. When it comes to negative sense, it can't be read by ribosomes for protein synthesis. It must make its complementary positive sense RNA in order to be translated and produce protein of the virus. You see, therefore, some viruses are given here. Positive sense RNA, enveloped, naked, enveloped, toga viridae, flaviviridae, coronaviridae. Look, positive sense, coronavirus. Coronaviridae, they are positive sense, single-strand RNA. Retroviridae, retroviruses like HIV. They are also positive sense RNA viruses, single-strand RNA viruses. This, and the next one, picorna viridae is given as an example. The single-stranded negative sense enveloped viruses are Punia viridae, Paramyxoviridae, Orthomyxoviridae, and Rhabdoviridae. These are given as an example. When it comes to the double-stranded DNA viruses, double-stranded RNA viruses, what is given is reovirus. And what is depicted here? What is depicted here? Spherical and this the symmetry. For example, the sphere represents icosahedral symmetry, and this the rod shape is a helical symmetry, of course. Therefore, you can see this is helical. This is helical, and this is helical, icosahedral. Therefore, read it. Thank you very much. This is the end of the second portion, which talks about viral symmetry. Please don't forget share, like ማድረጋችሁና subscribe ማድረጋችሁን እንዳትረሱ. Thank you very much. You can ask any question regarding if there is any confusion in my lectures. You can contact me and ask or put your comment and if any. Please, thank you very much. እናመሰግናለን. Ciao.